There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the After
Hi.
Hours Knitting Group. It is April 29th, 2017, and I've got Sina here with me, which is awesome. And I'm Tanya, also known as Celestia22. And yeah, we're here for the live After Hours Knitting Group podcast. And I'll let Sina introduce herself.
Hi. Well, I'm Sina. I'm Crafty Yarnaholic on Ravelry on Instagram. And I'm nervous. Hi.
Sina is awesome. She made all those really cute mugs that we all were showing off during winter camp. And I meant to have mine sitting here, but it's not because I used it this morning, so it's in the kitchen. But yes, she made us adorable winter camp mugs. And she knits like the wind.
Yeah, like a breeze, maybe. It's really slow summer breeze.
And hello to everybody watching. Feel free to chat away, and if you have any questions or anything, type them in and we'll get them answered for you. But we can just jump right in with our whips. Did you want to go first?
Sure. So I have working on my meadow scarf. And it's pattern is the Lace 123 by Kelly Petkun. It's just a simple scarf.
So pretty though.
I'm doing that on needle size US 3, which is a 3.25 millimeter. And the yarn I found on sale in Hobby Lobby. It's the Yarn Bee Yarn Bee yarn. And it's in the colorway Meadows. So yeah. And that's living in one of my drawstring project bags.
Oh, I like that
one. Then I have socks. I have lots of socks. I'm knitting for my husband some socks, which I call Traveling in Time. And those are the pattern from Brandy, the running through socks. And I love the pattern. Like immediately as I was done with the first skippity, I texted her and I was like, I'm gonna knit all my stripy socks like that. And that is knit in the Knit Picks Felici and the Time Traveler in the Doctor Who inspired.
Those are gonna be awesome.
And yeah, he's a really large Doctor Who fan, and so I'm hoping he will wear them. If not, I'm gonna wear them. I'm gonna make it work. And I'm knitting those on 0, a 2 millimeter. And it's housing in my puffins bag from Mandy, which I forgot her Ravelry name.
Mandy Pinecone.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah, that awesome puffin bag that I got from her for being in her puffin group. Love this bag because it also has snaps. Like I never thought of doing that. Love the snaps.
It's awesome. You can just pull the yarn out between them.
Yeah, especially in the car. And then I have socks for me that I just started this morning. So I have like Legochi.
Oh.
And it's just going to be a plain vanilla sock just to, you know, clean the palette whenever I don't feel like working on patterns. And the yarn is from Germany still. It's called, I bought it in a store called Wollerödel. And it has like these browns and blues in it.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
And now that I started spinning, I can tell it's a single.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you're doing socks out of a single ply.
Yep. I am that person. I'm going to have socks in a single ply. Which is okay because I'm not very hard on my socks. I wear them mainly in the evening when I have cold feet in the wintertime.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be all right. You want me to do spinning too, or you want to show you off your stuff first?
Oh, you go right ahead. Ooh, I really want
I'm
to
not
see it.
happy. I haven't worked on this too much yet. It is Polworth and silk in a 60/40 base. And it is spun on Purple Heart shaft with lightweight beads. And the shaft is from Trindleman on Etsy. Yeah. And I love this thing. It was my first good spindle, I'm gonna say like that I bought. My first spindle was from Amazon. Yeah, that was not a good idea. And yeah, I mean, I can spin like so. This is the second thing. Like I just finished my first roving. This is my second one that I started spinning, and with this one, I can like spin incredibly. Yeah, it's like, but without the trindle, I wouldn't be able to. Like this thing is amazing, and definitely, he doesn't charge enough for them. Then the poonies I'm spinning.
Ooh.
That was Jen, the Uncreative Crafter's fault. She showed them to me on Etsy, and they are by Blue Barn Fiber on Etsy, and they are called Oil Slick. And they are so soft. At first, when I got them in the mail, I was just like draping them around me. I'm like, ah. It's the silk makes it so soft, and it's a dream to spin. Like it has such a long staple. Amazing.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's definitely my favorite.
That's all. I'm done.
You did awesome.
Yay!
All right. I don't have as much exciting stuff, but I've got a few things because I finished all the things last week. Or last time we podcasted, which was actually almost a month ago because I fail. But my first thing I am working on, tuck the ends in here, is a weed dress that's going to be for Baby Eat My Yarns, which is Brandy's daughter. And it's the maxi dress. They also have a top version of it, but I've wanted to make this dress ever since it came out, which I think was like in 2008. But
yeah, she's gonna love it.
It's been a long time, but I love it. It's so stinking cute. I'm thinking I might embroider something here or something, I don't know, or down on the hem. But yeah, I've got about another 10 inches to go on the skirt and then an edging. But it's pretty. The color,
it's really cute.
It's not quite coming out there, but they're pretty close. They're a little bit brighter in person, I think. Let's see. There you go. That's better. And the purple.
That's really gorgeous.
If you can see the purple, it's actually sparkly.
Oh.
No, it's not going to show up. But it is actually sparkly. And the purple's so old that I don't even know what yarn it is. It's been in my stash for probably 2 decades. It's that old. But it's purple and it's sparkly, so it had to go and live at Brandy's house.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And then this is actually just Red Heart Super Saver. But it matched so well that I had to use it. It's a very pretty, happy little girl color. I think it's called Monet. There.
It's gorgeous. I like it.
Monet. Yeah, this is actually a friend of mine bought me 2 balls of this for Christmas. He's trying to be supportive of my knitting, so I'm not going to complain.
That's always good.
Yep.
Can I be his friend too?
Absolutely. He loves friends. The only other thing that I'm actively knitting, crocheting is super secret. So I can't actually show it because the sneaky peoples that I'm making it for would possibly see it. So I will show it in, let's say 8 weeks. You'll be able to see what it was. The other thing I'm working on, I'm going to see if I can screen share here. Yes, I can. Is this here. This is something I'm weaving on my loom. I'm doing a long band or cord. So that's actually only about an inch. It's just over an inch wide. And that's actually going to be used in my wedding for a hand fasting ceremony. But
I love the rainbow color.
Yeah, I tried it with 2 other yarns that were actual rainbow colors. And one was the Knit Picks Felici, and the repeats were so long. Like a repeat was about 3 times this length for one color. Yeah. So it just wasn't working. So I went back to this. This is actually the leftovers of the shawl that I finished last month. So
yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's a bit of Studio Lou in Candy Sprinkles, but I really love it. So each repeat from like pink stripe to pink stripe or whatever is an 1.25 inches. And it takes me about an hour to do that. And I need 9 feet of this band.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to take a while, but I'm hopeful that I can get it done in time. But
yeah, I'm sure you will.
Because that's, I don't know, when we were talking weddings, that's the first thing I said is I want to do a hand fasting. And then I was crazy and wanted to weave the band. And I tried doing it with cards first, card weaving, because then you can get all these really fancy, really cool patterns and stuff. And it just wasn't working. So we went back to basics. And I'm really happy with how it's working out.
But I really like the rainbow colors. It's gonna fit in well.
Yes, I think it will. I hope so. But yeah, that's all I've got for my whips. You don't have any FOs?
So much for knitting like the wind, huh?
That's all right. I don't usually have FOs, but I kind of, I'm not going to say I cheated, but Jen, who's hosted many times before with us, or with me, has her own podcast called the Uncreative Crafter Podcast, and she has a crochet along going for the month of April. So it ends tomorrow. And even though I'm working on something, I can't submit it for that because I don't want people to see it. And she said I could just submit it and not put a picture. But that doesn't feel right to me. If you're doing a cal, you have to post pictures. So so I just crocheted some dishcloths.
I think since it's for her, it would be okay. You can just like post a picture of the yarn.
No, that would still give it away. But yeah, so I just crocheted a couple dishcloths.
Away too.
Yep. I found this one, actually, a YouTube video to do this, which is 2 strands of the crochet cotton or the handicrafter done together on a P-hook. And you're supposed to do it back and forth, and I didn't like the way that was looking. So then I just did it center out. But it's still such a really big mesh. I'm hoping it'll work okay for scrubbies and stuff. Whatever. My mother's always asking me for dishcloths, so did that one. But this one's my favorite. I really, really like this one. I don't usually like crocheted dishcloths. I love just the plain old, these, the grandmother's favorite. They're my go-to. But I'm really, really liking the way this one turned out. So if you can see that. It's got a sort of off-center where it goes back and forth sort of thing. But it's just really quick and easy half double crochets, but you do it in between the crochets. You do it in between the stitches.
Okay.
Versus in the stitches. So I did that, and then I just did single crochets around. Easy peasy. But I had something to add to the crochet along thread.
I wanted to join, but it just like the whole year so far, it just went.
Yeah,
Anyone?
well, that was it. It was like last week, and I'm like, oh my god, I haven't done anything for her knit along. I've got to do something. So that's what I did. And that was it. That's all my FOs. So, but you've got some really fantastic stuff to share and enabling, sort of
Enabling. Yeah. Enabling.
Yes,
My dear friend. My
fashion
dear,
enhancements. There we go.
my dearest friend. He spoiled me. I'm talking about Brandy. Mrs. Oh, I want Sina to come podcast. Oh, but I don't have time. She sent me a care package and she just blew it out the ballpark. She should send me like next time like a quarter of it and it would be sufficient for a year. So first off, she sent me some tea. She sent me some pink lemonade.
Gee, I wonder where she got that from.
Some blueberry slim life from Yogi. I'm really excited about this one. I love Yogi. Some peppermint and some plantation mint black tea. I don't think I had this one before either. And I got some Queen of Tarts. I got some Queen of Tarts. To not touch this. I cannot wait to dig into this one. Kept it close.
Good podcaster.
And then I've got a whole bunch of minis, which are all going into my Scrappy Pinwheel blanket, which is the one by Mina Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Ooh.
I got some Pop Rocks. Some hand spun by Brandy yarn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sport weight, and I'm guessing the roving was by Quillen Fiber Arts.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I opened it, my face was just yeah, like I think that was so generous. I immediately texted her and was like, well, guess what? I'm gonna send you one back. And she's like, no, don't. So yeah, it was a very, very nice surprise because I didn't know it was coming. I was really happy about it. And I'm already throwing around ideas what I'm gonna make with the hand spun yarn.
What are you thinking?
It's crazy. I don't know. It is a very large skein. It's 272 yards, and of course I want to use every single last bit of it.
It's so pretty.
All these different colors, and it goes from like really hot pink to like a dark orange, and the way she plied it is just so cute. But yeah, probably a shawl mixed with a different color just to really get even more. That and to get it, like every little piece of it. I really want to use every inch of it.
That's awesome. All right. Sorry, I was pulling out my
What you got?
I don't have anything exactly fiber related, but I went to see the girl that's making my wedding dress on Thursday, and she gave me a bar of handmade soap. So I thought I would show that off because it is so super pretty.
Aww.
Yeah, so she made me that, and it smells so good. So I got handmade soap. Yep.
Oh,
She handed it to me and said, "See, I'm crafty too."
and making soaps is not easy.
No, that's one thing I have not done yet, and it is really, really cool. But I got that, and then yesterday I went to IKEA to get stuff, wedding stuff. But they had these little bags. I'm like, that is so a notions pouch. And it's awesome because this side is actually see-through,
Oh, that's great.
and then there's a separator in the middle.
That's nice. So you can make sure you got everything. That's awesome.
Yes, so that will be my new notions pouch because this is my current notions pouch. So this is, well, I guess it's not that much smaller, but it is definitely smaller.
Mm.
This one's a little big to fit in some of my bags. So, yeah. So I had to get one for me, and then I had to get one for my nephew because otherwise he would have stolen this because it's red and that's his favorite color.
Mm.
But yeah, for $2.50, can't be.
Oh yeah, that's a steal.
Yep. And the only other thing I got there that's at all crafty related is a little plastic case. So I'm gonna use that to store some stuff in.
Oh yeah, I never have enough of those. I have tons of them lying around too.
Yeah, that's all I've got for enabling. I'm on a yarn diet. It sucks. All these people going to festivals and showing pretties. It's just cruel.
That's okay.
But I still want to see it all.
While they are getting pretties, they are not making pretties, so we're still ahead of them.
Yeah, we can pretend that's true.
Shh. I'm not supposed to say that.
Well, I think Mandy's not one right now. But I'm just thinking, she makes a sweater out of like a skein and a half. So really, I mean, she's knit herself over half a sweater in the time it's taken me to do this, which is for a 5-year-old.
Yeah. I'm like, how do you do that? You work crazy hours and still you knit things like nothing else.
Yeah. And Brandy's the same way. Like, she knits like the wind. Thankfully, she keeps reknitting the same thing and ripping it out right now, so it makes me feel like I'm productive.
I think
gonna kill me now.
Better that I cast it on another sock before even getting a hoe.
Well, yeah, but you have to have your socks on the needle for when you're not happy with hubby, and then his socks are, yeah. Or if hubby's socks, are they a secret?
No. I mean, they were his birthday gift last year.
Okay, in that case, you're in a little bit of trouble.
I gave him the yarn. I was like, it'll be socks one day.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
He was like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, I can't do that. If I promise to do something, it's usually when I stop wanting to do it.
No, for me, it was just all together. It was crazy last winter. Like, my family, they still haven't received their Christmas gifts. I just finished them like a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, well, see, you still worked on them and finished them, though. That's the important part.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But I was...
And it's not July yet. Because that's supposed to be the cutoff, right?
So they say, yeah. I'm not so sure. I don't think they're too happy about still waiting for their Christmas gifts.
It means they get a surprise in the middle of the year, though. That's awesome.
Yes, they do. And they're really appreciated. My family is very knit-worthy. So I know that they are really appreciating the time and effort I put into those things. So.
Oh, that is awesome. That's one thing I'm really excited about with my fiance's family. I think they are going to be knit-worthy.
That's great. That's always good. It makes it so much better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not used to that, so it's going to be fun. I have more people to knit for. Gives me excuses to cast on all, especially the baby stuff.
Oh, yeah, so baby stuff. It always gets you. Baby stuff always gets you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just tiny.
Exactly. And there's so many great, adorable patterns that it's just...
There are.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, speaking of this summer, we can go right into the community watch segment where we've got some cows going on in other groups. Stash Dash starts in May 26th to be exact. That's hosted by the Knit Girls podcast. It's one of my favorite things in the entire year is Stash Dash. It's basically just a knit along, crochet along, spin along, everything designed to just you set yourself a goal and you make as much stuff as you can to get stash out of your stash. So once that starts, May 26th, I finally get to finish my wedding shawl and try and find a place to block it. I'm at this point thinking I might have to block it in the backyard.
Probably.
So it's going to be interesting.
Gonna have some creepy crawlies in your wedding shawl.
Oh goodness, no, I hope not. I'm just worried about it raining in the middle of it.
Well, I mean, I guess it's perfect for wet blocking. Don't have to soak it beforehand.
Oh, if anyone has any suggestions or ideas, like I use the foam mats for blocking, and I don't have enough because my shawl is so bloody huge, and I don't want to buy anymore. I've already got 8 squares, which are 2 feet by 2 feet each, and that's not big enough.
Yeah, I don't know how large mine are, but they are actually like the floor foam for like space basically. I got them at Home Depot.
Yes.
A set of 4 was like $10. And I was like,
Yeah, well, that's
much better than what Knitpicks is trying to charge me.
Yeah, that's what I've got. I've got the kids' version of them, but I paid the same thing. I got them on sale for $10. But I went to the store last week to look at them, just seeing, because I mean, that's something else I'm going to have to move. But they're up to like $17 now. And that seems like a lot of money for a couple pieces of foam.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't know. I might end up doing it because I think it's too big even to block on my bed. I've got a queen size bed and it's too big for that.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. I'll get a couple tarps and just throw it in the backyard.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Use tent pegs to stake into the ground. Oh dear. What else is going on? Sarah from the Canadian Knitter podcast is doing a summer sweater knit along, which I know Sina's participating in.
Yeah.
You want to show the sweater you were thinking about doing?
So I got a set, like a yarn box set from my grandma in Germany for my birthday last year. And in that, she included this set. The pattern is called a Tia. And it came with the instructions and with a beautiful yarn. It's like a blue-green tie-dye look yarn. So I'm gonna swatch for this one later. I'm excited. It's just a regular garter stitch, and then it has some sections of they call it long stitches. Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be perfect for the in-between weather we are having right now. Just throw a tank top underneath it and
I love that yarn too. It's so pretty. Although, are you allowed to swatch if it's a Sarah Cal?
Actually, I was surprised. We are allowed to swatch, and we're allowed to swatch before the call starts.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, so perfect. I just want to swatch just to make really sure, because it's the yarn has a weird texture to me, like it's nothing I have knit with before. And you cannot even see it. It's like,
oh, it's actually that round
yeah, it looks like t-shirt yarn.
Yeah,
but it's t-shirt yarn. It's nothing I have knit with before. So I want to swatch beforehand just to make sure not that I'll knit a whole sweater out of it and then it don't fit.
Yes, absolutely. And then the other Cal that I knew about was the Crochet Cal, which is hosted by Jen of the I'm Cave Crafter podcast, and that actually ends tomorrow. So if you've crocheted something this month, go over to her group and enter it. Check out her podcast and her vlogs. Her vlogs have been awesome.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
done a few lately. Love her one on Mount Cardigan. But yeah, and if you guys know of any cows or whatever, feel free to add them to the Ravelry group thread. I will also add them. There is a, what do I call it? Hold on. In the Ravelry group, there is a thread that is craziness called Community Watch, that I actually keep a running list of different festivals and events and knit-alongs and stuff in. And I actually just updated that this morning with all of the festivals and everything that I know about that are happening. So if you're getting time off work or looking at booking your time off work and want to go to a festival, you can check that and see what's happening in your area. We do usually try and mention them on the podcast for what's coming up in the following month or so. Just to let people know, because we all want to go to festivals if we can. And sometimes you don't know what's happening in your backyard, especially if they're not well publicized, which seems to happen quite a bit with some of the smaller festivals. But yeah, so that's all in the Ravelry group as well. So we may as well go straight into festivals. Did you want to read those, or do you want me to read those?
I don't have them pulled up, so.
All right then.
Sorry.
That's all right. Let's see. So we're looking in May now. So May 6th to 7th, which is next weekend. Yeah, it is. It's next weekend, is Maryland Sheep and Wool. So all the wonderful people that get to go to Maryland. That's in West Friendship. And it is free, although they do encourage a $5 donation per day to help offset the cost of running the festival. Then there's New Hampshire Sheep and Wool, which we know a few people that will be going to that. That's May 13th and 14th in Deerfield, New Hampshire. Admission for that is $7, and seniors are $5, and under 12 is free. So your kids can go and see all the pretty stuff too, if you want them to.
I'm at home.
Mm-hmm.
Festival should be a mommy only thing.
Unless you have kids that like to knit. Although that would be spending some of your yarn budget, possibly.
Yeah. I don't know. I think me personally, I would be selfish with that. I'll be like, okay, you can come, but you can only have food.
Yeah, and I don't know if that one actually has the has animals at it. But yeah. And then lastly is May 20th and 21st. The Kentucky Sheep and Fiber Festival is in Lexington, Kentucky, which hopefully I'll be there to go to next year. And I don't actually have the admission written down for that one. Yeah, but anyways, that's, yeah, May 20th and 21st. I do have the link here. Let's see if I can look it up real quick. That's why I don't have it on there. It's not on their website. So apparently it might be free, even better. Yeah, looks like they've got some workshops and stuff with that one too, which is awesome. Love festival workshops. That's my goal, is to someday take a bunch of those.
I have yet to go to the festival. I'm gonna start there.
Oh, you need to come up here in October and go to the Woodstock one with us. But yeah,
that would be.
There's a whole bunch going on this weekend. So we've got friends that are are at the Toronto Knitters Frolic.
Yeah, Sarah's there, right?
Yeah, she was buying a lot of pretty stuff. She was teasing us with pictures this morning.
Oh,
Yep. And then Connecticut Sheep and Wool and Fiber Festival is also this weekend, which I believe Jess of the... Oh my goodness gracious.
yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Mm.
Sarah Nova Crafts podcast.
Right,
There we
to
go.
pull it up.
Yes, Jess is there right now. And hopefully she's buying lots of freeze to show later too. I think hopefully they'll both be on the VCAN tonight. We'll get to see all the pretty stuff. I know Sarah was showing one that I'm dying to know what it is because it was so gorgeous.
Okay, I think I'm not coming then tonight.
Oh, you gotta come.
We've got to be green out of envy. Mm-mm.
Oh no, Jess isn't at Connecticut Sheep and Wool. She's at Stitches United.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the one that she's... Yes. Yeah, she's at Stitches United, which is in Hartford, Connecticut. So they're both in Connecticut. I don't know why Stitches always seems to schedule their stuff the same weekend as the local festivals. But that's it. Yeah. Then we've got... Let's see what's going on in chat here. Oh, there's Enid.
Enid.
Yes,
I like
Enid's
Enid.
going to give me heck tonight because I've been procrastinating on podcasting. But that's okay. I love me, Enid.
Yeah, Enid is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, so Ava says she's making crochet hearts that she's dripping essential oils on. That sounds like a really, really neat idea. It's like those sachets.
It is.
I'd never thought of doing that. I've done it on like the... What do you call it? An actual sachet, a sewn sachet that you stick inside of something that you've made, but never on the actual item. That's
Yeah,
a lot
never
easier.
thought of, yeah. I do it on clay.
Okay.
I put essential oil. But I haven't thought about doing it on something crocheted or knitted either. That's a great idea.
Hmm.
I think I just got an oh boy.
Yes. That'd be adorable for doing the little hearts that you give to kids when they go to school, when they're in kindergarten.
Mhm.
Yeah. My nephew still carries his around that I gave him. It's so cute. Gave it to him when he started junior kindergarten. He's now almost through grade 1. He just went to the high school on Friday to do a little dance. All the school, or a bunch of the classes had to go to the high school and do little dances that they'd set up. It was so cute.
Awesome.
Oh no. Yeah. Apparently Ava's been doing it to get rid of potential for moths and stuff. She's doing cedar and lavender.
Yeah. I told my husband to build me a cedar box so I can put all my yarn in there. Because right now it's all in plastic totes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you like woodworking? Please.
I love that. Yeah. I've got mine are all in plastic totes as well. In Ziploc bags inside plastic totes.
Oh yeah, see, now I don't go that crazy because any creepy crawlies in my house get destroyed.
Yeah, I don't have 2 little fur babies to do that for me.
Oh, see, Bella don't even do it. Bella just boops them, but Ghost, he'll eat them. Like, I'm on him lately because he eats the spiders.
Oh.
A few people already in my neighborhood have reported that they had brown recluses around their house. So I'm like, no, don't eat the spider. Drop it.
Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you. She can come up here and kill my spiders. There's no poisonous ones here.
Yeah, no, there's a few here, but I'm more worried about the rattlesnakes. I'm like, yeah, you can keep those. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ew,
Mm-mm.
I'm good.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about moving south where all those creepy things are.
Yeah. Yeah, so far he just smashes most of the insects because he forgets that his paws are massive. He just goes, what are you? And it's just gone.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
It's funny to watch, but I'm always a little worried. You don't know what it is? Stop doing that.
I gotta give some credit that it might be instinct, so he knows what can hurt him, hopefully.
No.
No.
Right now, his favorite pastime is eating dandelions. Dandelions, whatever it's called. That's his. He goes along the fence line and eats them.
That's just so you don't have to pay for a goat.
Well, if anything, I would get a sheep or an alpaca.
Oh, yes. I want my alpacas. But the baby goats in sweaters. Oh,
Yeah.
they're too cute. I want them all.
Actually, I cannot have anything like that because my husband would just scare them the whole time to make them fall over.
See, this is what Puck said too. He said, if you want goats, we have to get fainting goats. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
that's just cruel.
That's what my husband would do. He would just scare them anytime, any chance he gets.
Boys.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think that's about it. There will be, if you can, tonight. Probably starting at about 7 Eastern. So that's 6, whatever time zone Cena's in. There you go. And it's just insanely late if you're where Enid lives.
Yeah,
But
yet she always makes it.
yes, thank goodness. It's nice to have someone that always shows up. So I'm not there sitting by myself knitting or pretending to weave because, yeah. I
No more
really need to get on
pretending.
that.
You ain't got no time to pretend.
Yes. It's just frustrating when an hour and you get this much progress.
The end result is going to be so worth it, and it's going to be such a cute and lovely touch to the ceremony.
Yes. I'm trying to think of what I can do with the cord after the ceremony, though.
I probably would put it in a shadow box with other like memorabilia
idea.
of the wedding, of the ceremony.
That's a really good idea. That's a lot better than trying to use it as a strap for a bag because then it could get ruined. Which is probably not very
I
well.
probably would be scared to use the bag. No, I don't want to use it.
Yeah.
So no, I think I would do a shadow box, me personally.
Yeah. I like that idea. I will have to do it. That means I have to start saving other things too. Lawyers, business cards and stuff. Oh dear. The things you have to go through to get married nowadays. It's crazy. It used to be they just tie a rope around your hands.
Yeah, those times are gone.
I'm sorry, Enid. Yeah, she says it's midnight Enid's time. When I remember to give her the link.
Oh, Tanya. See, you cannot forget to give Enid the link.
I will post it in the description bar of the YouTube video as well for anyone that's not on Ravelry. But it will be posted in the Ravelry group as well. And
I'll remember later.
Yes, and I'll make sure that Enid gets her custom invitation engraved with gold
Oh yeah.
thread that Cena's going to spin for me. Because apparently Cena can spin thread.
Dang it. As long as I don't have to make it out of hay. Or was it straw? Straw?
Straw into gold, yeah.
Yeah.
You can always use flax. I have some flax fiber to try spinning, but it's scary.
Yeah, I think that I wouldn't even think about attempting to do until I have a lot more hand-spun yarn than just one skein.
I can't believe that is your second
That
spin
is
and you're already doing it that lovely.
And I'm telling you, it's the supplies It's really that the Poonies and the Trindle.
It's true.
Because
That
I've
does
tried
help,
to
but-
spin the Poonies on the top roll I've gotten off Amazon. So I basically got that one just to try it out, to see if I like it. And it was horrible. And then I've gotten this one just because it was so pretty and it was on sale. And yeah, I don't think I will ever want to spin with anything else.
That's awesome, though. I do love Trindles. They're so pretty. And there's so many adorable little the arms that you can get for them. That's just like another rabbit hole that I'm trying not to go down.
Oh yeah, so far I've been good. I haven't purchased any more of them yet.
So you're going to have to get like bigger arms, then you can do thicker yarn.
Well, that, but I've noticed though that I've knit mainly with fingering
That's
yarn.
true.
So I'm trying to
Fingering
stay
yarn.
stay with that as close as possible. I'm sorry for the background noise. Bella had to adjust herself.
She needs to come and say hi. Everyone can ooh and all
Bella,
over
you wanna
your
come
adorable
here?
puppies.
I don't think they want to. Ghost just popped up his head. Like, what are you calling her for? I'm pretty sure they will make their
Ghost is the
appearance.
cutest.
They're probably going to be active at the midnight.
Oh, good. All right
Even
then.
more reason for other people to come join us.
Yes.
I got puppies.
Adorable puppies the size of horses. Oh dear. All right. So we shall say goodbye and hopefully see everybody later. And thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.